Hello. Thought maybe I'll share something that came into my mind as my travels old days. In the old days, when you travel around in the Middle East and Asia and South America, Central America, in the toilet, there was a little hose pipe beside it. And found out that the hose pipe is actually for cleaning your private parts after a little after the nature has called, and these nations will never have a problem like Europeans, Americans, and the rest of the world is rushing to get their toilet papers. It is not the queues are outside of the supermarkets and they're emptying the shelves, and places like Brazil and some other parts of the world, in fact, even here in Europe, brawls and fights. And in fact, they're even stealing the toilet bog rolls or loo rolls, as well as they're having a fight in the supermarket. Who should have the bundle of toilet rolls? See, humans have become so, I don't know how to put it. You make up your own meaning in your mind, because whatever I said, it doesn't strike anyone anyway, because they'll make up the meaning in their own head. So what I'm saying is that where people used to queue up for the latest iPhone, MacBook Pro, iPad, iWatch, today they're queuing outside the supermarkets around Europe to buy their toilet rolls. It is not the iPhones that the demand has increased. It is the toilet roll. Just think. People are also robbing toilet rolls. They're stealing face masks. They're stealing all the vital necessities to survive this coronavirus. And it's incredible how compulsive the human being have become. The slightest information on anywhere sends off shivers and jitters, that they go on do the opposite, what the governments ask you to do, what the healthcare professionals ask you to do, because of this compulsion. Once the compulsion has set into your life, there is no way out unless you know how to keep yourself in a way to reflect and be as a human being. Don't become like any other creature where the compulsion is what they have for their survival. For human beings, the ministers, the government's daily news is asking you to be respectful, leave others to also shop, instead of emptying the shelves through your compulsive, greedy, selfish behaviors. At least wake up and become a human being. Hence why we are called a being, because we can be the way we wish to be and not to be an animal. Even the animals at these days are behaving much more civilized because they can roam around once everyone has been locked in. The other day in Torino or Genoa, there's a hog running in the middle of the busy center of Genoa. Isn't that incredible? Because they are not in a compulsive mode, because their survival is pretty much taken care of when there was no human beings around. In a similar way, you might not strike and understand what I'm saying because it does not fit your logic of education, your compulsive upbringing. Once you have learned how to be and considerate and conscious and invert, you can live and ride this situation that we all face. No one is immune from it. No one can run away from it. But we can all work towards finding a solution for the human well-being as a whole.